Don't doubt your calling, because you're being led to this for a reason, whatever it is, whether it's medicine, lawyer, content creator, artist, any kind of artist, whatever it is. Don't doubt that urge, that pull you feel to it. Don't doubt that it is a genuine calling, because the moment you do, you're going to not only be unable to sustain growth. Well, you're not going to see growth. You will see growth, but the growth will start unraveling and it won't be sustained. Hey everyone, my name's Deanna and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Today, the video title is I've never been consistent enough to see growth. And that is very true. And if you're like me, you see growth, you're in the cycle, and right before you can really see a huge jump in your growth of whatever it is that you're doing, you stop and you're unable to then sustain that growth. I'll restate it in 3 points what is impeding on your inability to sustain growth. Number 1 is comparison. I compare myself to people. I'm not as bad as I used to, because I used to compare myself to everyone. My looks, my everything. Like, I just used to compare myself to people, my talent, my intellect, everything. And it would hinder my ability to see any growth, because I'm so busy looking at what they're doing. I'm not focused on being consistent in what I'm doing. For instance, YouTube is a great example. There are tons of YouTubers, some who work very hard and diligently and have a huge platform, some who barely do anything and have had a huge platform. I compare myself to Instagram models, which there's really no comparison, and I'm saying this in my favor, not necessarily theirs, because we live 2 different lives. And I compare myself on why, they're getting paid to, go places and do things and whatnot, and I'm just here and I feel like I'm not really doing anything. I'm living with my parents, I'm working, but I'm not really doing what I want, and I'm not seeing the growth that I want in different areas of my life. And I'm unable to see that because I'm too busy looking at what everyone else is doing, and I need to mind my business. And you probably do too. If comparison is a sticking point for why, can be a big sticking point as to why you're unable to see any growth. Stop looking at what they're doing. You don't know what it took for them to get where they are. Even if it took nothing, that is them. Their journey is their journey and your journey is yours. Just focus on your journey and focus on being intentionally consistent. Okay? 1. 2, this is really reading myself. I end up choosing comfort over temporary pain. I will choose to sleep in late, not eat the right things at times, not go to the gym, not practice my guitar, not stretch, not practice studying my different languages. I will do all those things and then complain I haven't seen growth. It's temporary. I have to remind myself it's not forever. It's a blip compared to the joy I'm going to have after I'm able to complete this task. And if I were just to think ahead and think rationally and say, you know what, this will be over, but if I just focus on what I need to do for the short moment, I could get to where I could fulfill my goals. And I'm still working on that one. Like YouTube, it's disheartening at times to not see my channel grow at a pace or that I'd like for it to grow, because I put a lot of time in my videos, the ones I've made. I put a lot of time and effort into my videos, right? But I'm not really consistent in posting. I will post like a couple videos, like 4 or 5, and then not post for a while. And that can't happen if I want my channel to grow. And if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, you have to push past this too. We can do this. We can grow our channels together and I can support you. This is the last reason you are unable to Sustained growth is doubt. You let doubt creep in. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I talented enough? Is it creative enough? Is it a good channel? Am I a good writer? Am I a good student? Am I a good business person? Am I a good architect? Whatever it is, doubt will halt any progress you've made if you allow it to creep in and take residence in your mind, and it needs to be dumped expeditiously. I doubt. And a lot of times I'm doubting what God is telling me, which is stupid because God would only speak truth in life to me. So don't doubt, especially if God's put a word on your heart. Don't doubt that, especially. And don't doubt your calling, because you're being led to this for a reason, whatever it is, whether it's medicine, lawyer, content creator, artist, any kind of artist, whatever it is. Don't doubt that urge, that pull you feel to it. Don't doubt that it is a genuine calling, because the moment you do, you're going to not only be unable to sustain growth. Well, you're not going to see growth. You will see growth, but the growth will start unraveling and it won't be sustained. So these are kind of like the 3 reasons, and I'm going to watch this when I need a slap in the face and hopefully give me more energy to and encouragement to be consistent in everything from YouTube to eating right to going to the gym, literally everything. And I hope this kind of touched you too, because I know I'm not the only one who's had this problem. But I'm getting better, and you know what? We're getting better. And Jackie's here too, because Jackie pretty much has life figured out at this point. Well, okay, I have really nothing left to say. I mean, I always have something to say, but I'm going to stop this video. So, I love you, Jackie loves you, and we'll see you in the next video.